MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Championship Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Teddy Stankiewicz is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Mark Kobayashi. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. D-Row, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three balls, no strikes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks and that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Jurickson Profar digs in next, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Jimenez at third, Soler at second, Perez on at first with 2 down. And he strikes him out, so a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Royals wind up leaving them loaded, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Casey Mize has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Manny V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now here it comes. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is on the ground himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. One and one to Franklin Barreto. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
In the club, hard ride. Look up
And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff streak. And as you can see right there, already waiting on a winner in this series, the Milwaukee Brewers, the newly minted champs in the National League.
Yeah, I'm running through these halls like Trano. I got that devilish flow, rock and roll, no halo. We party rock. Yeah, that's the crew that I'm repping on a rise to the top. No lead in our Zeppelin. Hey, party rock is in the house tonight. Woo! Everybody just have a good time. Yeah, and we gon' make you lose your mind.
First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now in the box, Art Park, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
So now to the plate, Ronnie Mauricio, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A little roller toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, ALCS Castillo.
Striding into the box, ALCS Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Two outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 out, nobody on. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Base hit to right.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Jason Dominguez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. Popped up. Olsen has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Royals leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
And the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kobayashi is there, and he has it for the out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
At the plate, Dylan Cousins, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Deshaun Knowles. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Mark Kobayashi. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. A fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit will get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Here's Jurickson Profar as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. 1 gone for the A's here in the third. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him on the way. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
1-1 to count. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. This is in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. first offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. At the plate, Art Park. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And he struck him out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Ronnie Mauricio. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 1-2, the count to the Royals shortstop.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
To the plate now, Alexi Castillo. He'll take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Jason Dominguez. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Mark Kobayashi would be next. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in, Mark Kobayashi. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More on tap from Game 5 after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Isturiz. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Sent on the ground out to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. At the plate now, Franklin Barreto, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time. Here
This is what a power pitcher will do. He executes his pitches. That was a 30-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Just wanna see you shake that.
So now to the plate, Domingo Santana. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there. Through 4. Still tied. Nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Tyler Molly, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
In is Jorge Soler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That misses. 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Due up next is Salvador Perez. No one out with a runner at second. And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Man at second with 1 down. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Perez has put together a really nice career to this point in terms of putting the ball over the wall. More than 350 big league home runs. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ready? Now the payoff pitch. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Into the box now, Jurickson Profar. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. No hits to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Fouled off. Comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Set. Here's the 3-2, and that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So striding forward now, Art Park. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. 1 there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More coming up from Game 5 after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Olsen, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box, Dylan Cousins. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Deshaun Knowles. Popped him up. Park is there. And that's the 3rd out. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. It's the Royals 1 and the A's nothing. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ronnie Mauricio. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Santana comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Stepping in, Alexi Castillo. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Dominguez.
So coming to the plate, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Mark Kobayashi. Two out with a man at first. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 1-1.
No, that's going.
Runner goes for second. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One left for Kansas City, but they're on top 1-0.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Wind up and the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 3-2 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A runner at first with no outs here. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch in the corner. Next up for the A's, Chad Huntley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. It's sharply toward third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he's safe. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Cesar Izturis, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
baseman, Franklin.
Riding in once again, Franklin Barreto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A's strand a couple. They still trail 1-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eloy Jimenez. Here it comes.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can still afford to start giving away free passes.
Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
In now, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
1-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that is off the wall. Jimenez rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Philip Mulder comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. steps Salvador Perez. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and a strike.
Nope, 1-1.
Set. Here comes the 1-1.
Cool, that's inside.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. The 3-1 pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
To the plate now, Jurickson Profar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Now at the plate, Ronnie Mauricio. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. first pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the ninth, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
3 runs already home here. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Carlos Estevez was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Jason Dominguez will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
0-1. Here it comes. Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Barreto fields cleanly to second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Kobayashi, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santana is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. KC leads this one 5-0.
Shake that.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Domingo Santana.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a photo, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Lifted the other way to left center. Kobayashi is under this one. And that's out number 2. Standing in, Dylan Cousins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One count. Here's the pitch. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Coming to the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. Lifetime against this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. 1-1.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. Ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out. So striding in, Salvador Perez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, right back.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the DH, Deshaun Knowles.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Kobayashi is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ready for another shot now, Chad Huntley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Castillo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for Oakland. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Chase Goslin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jurickson Profar. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
number 55.
Digging in and looking for more, Art Park. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Laid off for ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down.
The balance of this hitter is perfect right now. After getting a fastball, the ability to get that kind of swing off on this guy's breaking ball, that's a nice job.
Full count now. Swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, Ronnie Mauricio. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Go on to Olsen, will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Royals leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Cesar Torres. And obviously they'll need a 9th inning rally here if this series is going to make it to a Game 6. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Andres Munoz, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
52, Andres Munoz.
Into the box now, Franklin Barreto. The fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Superb pitching performance in this one. That is 8 rock-solid innings in line for the win. Now now needs some help from the bullpen.
At the plate, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 2-0. Shoots this one over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Oakland. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Dylan Cousins would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in once again, Dylan Cousins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. Runner on first with 2 away. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
For my partners, Dan Plezak, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. This is our tournament in the season.